Hey everyone, Jeremy here with Antler Up Outdoors. Back for episode 2 for my 2019 gear pack out. On this episode, I'm going to cover all the clothing that I'll be wearing for the 2019 season. And from my base layers to my early to mid-season as well as into my late season. So in this episode, I'm going to break each piece down. Okay, to start off, everybody has to have a good base layer. It's what keeps you warm in the tree stand. It's what's able to keep you out hunting in the field a lot longer. The first piece that I'm going to talk about is the Wick Lawn Boxer Brief from the first Lite. These boxer briefs are ultra light with their 150 arrow wool technology. I have what's nice throughout this whole video, every piece that I will show you is in a size medium and it fits perfect. I'm a 5'7", a 175 build, and everything fits the way it needs to fit. This has a really nice soft material. It feels great on the skin. You have nothing to worry about. Next, I'm going to move on to the next set for the lower half is going to be the Fuse Long John Lightweight. These are 200 gram arrow wool, kind of a little bit thicker material than the boxer briefs. But again, this is going to be next to skin. I'm really excited because I've heard nothing but great things about these. I'm really excited to give these a run this year. So just right off the bat, they feel great, nice and warm. Okay, moving on to the next piece. And this is going to be my outerwear now for the lower half. And I'm going to go with the Talus Softshell pants. What I really like about these pants, I've seen it on videos before, you heard people talk about, is how silent these pants are, as well as the jacket. They are so soft. They're basically, you don't hear anything. And they seem really, really durable. They have that really nice lining on the inside. Even on a cool day with just my base layer and these pants, I'm not worried about being cold whatsoever throughout the season. And I'll kind of keep elaborating on that as well. Again, my waist is about a 33. These mediums fit perfect. My length, I'm usually a 30 length pants. And again, the perfect fit. And I spoke with the representative, Duke, when I talked to him last week before I called. So shout out to Duke for helping me out. Again, great job, man. I appreciate it. And it comes with the suspenders, just to help keep them up so they're not falling. They fit great. They feel great. I'm really excited about their durability, the warmth, and just being able to use this basically from early season all the way to late season. Just because of how warm the inside are. And again, you can't beat the durability. The pockets are on the side, pockets are in the front as well. So all really thoughtful places where you can put out where things you may need for your gear. So to build on that, I will be going with then another kind of insulation piece is going to be the Klamath hoodie. Okay. This is their grid fleece technology that's going to help fight human odor. It's also going to keep you warm. So this has nice weight to it, but what's awesome is there's a nice little stretch to this. And this also, if you could see that nice grid fleece right up front there, it's warm, it fits great, it's not tight. So I will have zero issues with having my base layer and this on. So on those even mid-season, when it's still cool, but it's going to warm up later, this is going to be my go-to. Talus pants, the Kiln base layer, and this Klamath hoodie. This is going to go a long way. I'm really, really excited about this piece. I've had other pieces where it's that grid fleece before in years past. And I didn't really like the non-stretch to it. And this is something that the past couple times that I've worn this already, I'm really excited about, and I see the benefit of that. The hood on it is also great. It does not have a face mask, but when you do zip up all the way, I mean, you have a clear picture of, you're still able to hear, there's nothing's interfering. And somebody that uses a handheld release, I'm not worried about that getting in the way. Heck, you can even just tuck it under a little bit. So again, the Klamath hoodie is definitely an awesome piece to add into this kit. Okay, moving on. So now that we're kind of we're hitting our opening day is October 5th, and now we're hitting into maybe that mid to late part of October. It's starting to get a little bit cool out. I'll be wearing our Catalyst pants. I'll be wearing the Kiln base layer along with the Klamath hoodie. And on an event that it's still cooler out, maybe be our first frost here in Pennsylvania, I'm going to go with this Sawtooth hybrid vest. This also has that DWR fabric to it, so it's going to wick away some moisture. Again, there's two pockets. There's one for your hands, and then one on the side of your left chest here. And just so you can see the fit here, just because it's not that bad, trying to get it on. This fits me perfect. I love the length. I love how I'd be able to layer. And one thing too that I really like about this is how high the turtleneck actually could come up. Because one, it's going to be if there's some type of wind, it's not going to bother me. And again, here I like the placement of the pockets, and then here for whether it be just anything that you would need, you could have it up here by your chest, right? So again, this would be a nice, great outer piece to go underneath. Here would be my base layer and the Klamath hoodie. Throw this Sawtooth vest on. I believe this could get me through most of, if not all, of October. The Sawtooth vest, packability of this is going to be so awesome. So let's zip this back up real quick. So if I zip it up and I need to throw it in my pack, it's going to take little to no space. Just fold it here in half, go again. I mean, that folds down to basically nothing. It's not going to take up a lot of space at all. So that's the packability of this is awesome as well. So, but in the event that it is a lot cooler in a situation, so I'll keep my base layer on, I'll keep that Klamath hoodie on. Heck, I may even throw the Sawtooth vest on just because it's not bulky. I will then throw on the Softshell Catalyst jacket. Okay, and again, just like the pants, this jacket is really, really silent. It's very durable, and it has that 37.5 wool to it. And again, this medium, what I love about this whole setup is the fit. Okay, what I was really worried about in other companies, I might be a large. Heck, I might even be an extra large in certain things because of trying to layer. I might be a medium. I couldn't find that one piece that it was fit me right. Sometimes I had a medium and it was way too small, and then the large was just way too big. I needed that medium large. So right now with these medium, I have space, okay? But it's also slim enough where I could draw my bow back. I feel comfortable without hitting anything with a string, okay? So with this Catalyst soft shell, there's a pocket on this side, there's a pocket on this chest, so both chests and here. Again, and then there's a hood that could go up. If it gets colder, I could be here, okay? So I'm so excited about this whole system. So I could go with all that layering and be perfectly warm, and I'm gonna be, what I think could be in the field a lot longer, right? So the Catalyst, it's ultra silent, again, and extremely comfy. Even just here's the inside, that nice material. I would even like just to get their earth color, just to have as a jacket here, just to wear daily. I mean, I can't express how comfortable this Catalyst piece of the jacket and the pants are. Now, we get into the rut here in November or later on as we get into gun season. The piece that I am most excited about is this new Solitude kit. Now, we've all seen the new commercials of it recently. We've seen other people talk about it. But again, when you have this in your hands, I can't stress how awesome that I think these pieces are. So right off the bat, these bibs are so awesome. They're great, okay? There's weight to them. There's the zippers on the side, okay, where you could zip up, and as you walk through to your stand or to wherever you need to be, you could have that vent going. Okay. So I have the Solitude bibs on. Okay. There's that hand muff that's right here. There's another zipper right here for a pouch that you could have your grunt tube. You could have other accessories that you may need. But the inside of this hand muff is just the same type of fleece that you have in the Catalyst and the Sawtooth inside fleece. So it's really, really warm. Okay. So the fit's great. It's not too long. It's not short whatsoever. They're not tight. And there's the stretch. There's a little bit of stretch. So again, I'm wearing pants underneath here. A hot, nice summer day here. See, it feels like in September in Pennsylvania. But the jacket now, to build off that, it's the same material. So it's that 2-layer Catalyst outerwear. Basically, it's the Catalyst on steroids, right? It's heavier. There's a little bit more fluff to it. The jacket's great. And it has a removable hoodie to it. So if we go here, it'd help if I unzipped it the whole way. What's really awesome about this piece is the pass-through pocket. So if you're up in the stand, okay, here's your normal pocket. They're comfortable, it has that lining, but then the piece right here on the other side jacket, my hands are in the muff. So if I could zip it so you could just see, here's my hand, you're going right into that muff. Right? So in a situation where, you know, unexpectedly you're sitting there hanging out and all of a sudden you start hearing something, you're free, grab your bow, move the camera, get it on, and hopefully get that shot where it needs to be, right? And again, you can see it's up here, but in a situation, I'm just going to tuck it, okay? So it's just right here. I'm able to draw it back to where I need to be. And I'm sweating, man. This is very comfortable. Again, there's room for me to layer under this, so I'll be rocking the Kiln Crew midweight base layer under this. I'll also wear that Klamath hoodie, and again, if need be, when it's really cold, I'll throw that vest over top, and then I'll rock this Solitude. Okay. So obviously they also do have that Sanctuaries kit, but I think for right now this year, I'm going to go with just the Solitude. And again, I couldn't be happier with all this. So that will be all my base layer, my mid early season gear, as well as my late season gear. So now there are other pieces that I will be wearing throughout the season. That's going to be the accessories. Right off the bat, what I'll be using is the 250 gram Merino X wool Neck Gaiter, okay, as well as the cuff beanie. This beanie is nice and warm. It fits tight, so it's not going to be too puffy or too big. It's going to keep your noggin nice and warm. And then that last piece is going to be the Talus Merino gloves. Okay, so for early season, you're going to get away with wearing these, or they'll wick away the sweat on your hands. It's going to be nice and warm also during the colder time of the hunting season. So again, these are all the pieces that I'll be wearing for the 2019 whitetail season. So you know, if you have any questions regarding anything with any of the pieces that you saw with the base layers, the outerwear, just head on over to First Lite. They got really good information, not only on their website, but also give them a call. They got great customer service. Again, like I said, my man Duke that I called a couple times and spoke with, he helped me out with the right size. You know, I felt comfortable, you know, just talking to him and pointing me in that right direction for what I needed. So, you know, head out, check this stuff out. I can't stress about the fit and quality and the durability that these products are. And so if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. You know, hats are going to be coming out pretty soon. Awesome hats. And again, just thank you everybody for the support. So until next time, antler up.